Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Gayatri. Today I'm excited to share my project using Altenew's new Build a Flower Dahlia stamp set and coordinating die. Here is the stamp set. It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, what do you expect from Altenew? There are two size flowers. Each of the flowers have 4 layers including the outline. Then there are 3 leaf sets with 2 detailed layer each and 3 fabulous sentiment. This set also has coordinating dies, the 2 flower dies and the 3 leaves die. The stamp set comes with layering guide printed on the back of the card for reference. Inside there are plenty of inspirations using the stamp set. These give me guidance for the placement of flowers and leaves when making cluster. You can also trim them out and make a card. This video is part of a blog hop for the release of this gorgeous Build a Flower Dahlia stamp set and coordinating die. There is also a subscription for this monthly release. I will link all the details below in the description box. For today's card, I have lots of masking and stamping to do. So I pre-prepared myself with plenty of masks of flowers and leaves from the stamp set. I simply stamped them on masking paper and hand cut them all out. I'm going to make a background for my card now. I have a white panel cut to the size of the card front, which is 4.25 and 5.5 inch in size. I'm using Frayed leaf and Forest Glades ink here, and later on I will also add Evergreen ink. All these inks are from Altenew. I started with stamping the large flower outline first using the Forest Glade ink. I used MISTI tool to stamp the image and also double stamped to get good coverage. Then I masked this image and stamped the smaller flower overlapping the larger flower, and I also used the same ink, which is the Forest Glades ink. Now I masked this small flower as well and stamped the leaves around the 2 flowers to form a large cluster. I continued to mask and stamp to cover the entire panel. The result is a gorgeous background which looks like I have used a 6x6 background stamp to stamp them. Now I want to stamp one of the detailed layer on the flowers and leaves using frayed leaf ink. I chose the middle detail layer for the flowers and the second detail layer for the leaves. My thought process at this time was to stamp both the flowers and the leaves using the detailed stamp, but later I changed my mind and you will see as I proceed in the video. I use the layering guide on the card to help me layer the detail layer on the flowers and get them in the right position. I again started with the large flower first, stamped the detail layer using frayed leaf ink, then masked the flower and stamped the detail layer on the smaller flower. I did all the flowers first before I proceeded to the leaves. For the leaves, I wanted to use a darker shade in the ink set called Evergreen. I stamped one detail leaf layer and did not like how it looked. You can see if I cover the darker layered image, the rest of the panel looks fresh and organic. So I decided not to proceed further. Now I don't want to start over again because I've put in so much effort and time to make this panel. So I'm going to cover up this dark leaf, for which I'm going to use a stitched circle die cut. I stamped the sentiment from the stamp set using evergreen ink on the circle, and to frame the sentiment I used the leaves from the stamp set. I stamped the outline of the leaves using Forest Glades ink and the detail layer using frayed leaf ink. Using the coordinating die, I cut them out. I placed the circle on top of the top left of the panel, covering the dark leaf area, and adhered using foam adhesive. Then framed the sentiment with the leaves die cut and adhered them. To add interest to the panel, I brushed some shimmer to some of the detailed areas of the flowers. Then I adhered the entire panel to the white card base using craft foam. I used a few white Nuvo drops around the sentiment because it brings all the white elements together. And that is it, the card is finished. This video is part of the Altenew's Build a Flower Dahlia release blog hop. Head over to my blog to see more details of the blog hop because there is a giveaway. I have a few more cards using this set on my blog. There is also a list of other designers in the hop for more inspirations. I will link my blog post in the description box below. All the supplies used to make this card are also listed below. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. Bye until next time.